welcome back. This is a pick a card reading for why did he or she ghost me? Or they, I'm sorry. I'm older, so I have a little hard time with the gender thing, but I'm trying, so please bear with me. I don't want to ever make anybody feel uncomfortable or like they're not wanted here. I'm not used to it, but I am working on it. And I have a lot of respect for anybody who is going through a transition right now. It's hard, whether it's a gender transition or any kind of transition. It's very hard to let go of what was in the past and start anew. And it's hard to let go of preconceived notions of who you thought you were. And that's amazing that you're doing this for yourself. Anyway, why did they ghost you? We got 3 piles here. Pile number 1 is represented by a, forgive me if I say this incorrectly, Pariba Chalcedony. I don't know much about stones. I am learning. If you have information for me that you would like to share with me, because this is something you enjoy, I would love to learn. So feel free to let me know down below. Pile number 2 has the gold stone. And pile number 3 has the jasper. Go ahead and pick a pile. Again, pile number 1 is chalcedony. Pile number 2 has a gold stone. Pile number 3 is jasper. And I'll wait a moment while you pick. And if you need to pause the video, feel free to pause the video. Number 3, number 2, and here we go, number 1. There's your chalcedony. I'll put it right here so you can see it. Your oracle card says, "New beginnings. Let this magic in my spell be the clear space in which I dwell." The 5 of Swords, a card of victory for you. Some call it a hollow victory. It's something that you're not happy 100% about. Like, these are his crew, and he, play fought them. He won their swords, and now they're pissed and walking away. So he won, but he also lost. However, with the rainbow there, it can just simply be a victory. So maybe them not calling you is a victory because you need a new beginning. Yeah, you're a hard worker. You put everything into a relationship. You take care of the other person. You take care of yourself. You take care of the house and the pets and the plants and the, you take care of everything that you need to take care of. If you're not a homebody kind of person, maybe you take care of the bills and you take care of, making sure everybody's up and off to work on time. Something simple. Well, the 7 of Pentacles is a card of growth. It is a card of waiting for the harvest to come in. You've got these pentacles hanging on the tree, and they're not quite ripe yet. See, they're not gold, but they're glowing, and they're growing, and things are looking good. And at this point, you just have to tend to them. But in the reverse position, like it is, this more speaks of nothing coming from this. Yeah, this person isn't really dependable. This is the Knight of Pentacles, and upright, this is someone who is solid and dependable. They might be a little bit slow moving, but you can count on them to do what needs doing. In the reverse, this is someone you cannot count on. They're someone who is not very focused. They tend to, be a little flighty, moving from thing to thing. They ghosted you because, well, they're a flake. And the cards are saying this is a win for you that they ghosted you because you work too hard to be flaked out on. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. They ghosted you because they're just a flake. It had nothing to do with you personally. So I would just let them go and move on. make a new beginning for yourself. Find something you enjoy doing and put all your hard work into that, because this person, they don't deserve it. They're not going to bear the fruit that you deserve, because you deserve victory. You deserve the best of things. And that's what I have for you, pile number 1. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you can be notified. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And I just want you to remember one thing. You're really awesome. And don't let anybody bring you down. Just because someone didn't call you or they ghosted you, it doesn't always mean it's about you. Sometimes, a lot of the time, it's about them. So, anyway, have a wonderful day, pile number 1, and lots of love. Pile number 2, you chose the Goldstone. Let's see why they're ghosted you. Psychic protection. Around me now a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. Well, that sounds like they might be a jerk. Let's see. 4 of Cups. Well, this speaks of depression, of sadness, of boredom. He's got these 3 cups here. He's drank from them all. He's done it all. He's bored. He doesn't know what else to do. He's not sure he wants to be here anymore. But if you just look up, away from all this sorrow, he would see that there's another cup being offered to him, one he's never drank from before. A whole new experience. But he's so busy focusing on the bad, he's not even noticing. So my guess is, so far, either the person that ghosted you is a bit of a jerk, or they're dealing with someone who is a bit of a jerk. And they don't want to bring you into it. We got the Ace of Pentacles. A solid new beginning. Usually financially speaking. Okay. The 7 of Cups. This is a card of options. You have a lot of options. It can also be feeling overwhelmed. And then we've got the World card. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is the person that ghosted you, they ghosted you because they need to get their shit together. They've got someone in their life that's messing them up. They're depressed, and as much as they wanted to offer you this new beginning, they're just too overwhelmed right now. Their world is just too full. Maybe they have kids, or maybe they have, a new career they're starting, or they've got 2 jobs and they're going to school at night and don't really have time for a romance. Or they've been hurt really bad by somebody. They've been in a horrible relationship and they just recently got out of it and they're not looking right now. Yeah, I honestly see that they may have wanted to offer you this, and you never know, they may come back around someday. It's always an option. You have options. But the way I'm seeing this with the psychic protection, the depression, they're broken. They're tired. They're hurting. They're being attacked. They fought and battled. And, they wanted to give you this, but they're just too overwhelmed right now with everything going on in their world. So they didn't, they didn't do this to hurt you. They did this because they couldn't give you the time that you deserve. And they didn't know how to say that. I mean, if we've got this kind of thing going on, it's very possible that anytime they said anything in their past relationship, they were just attacked relentlessly. Oh, is that right? Kind of thing. And they just they were too afraid to deal with it, so they just ghosted rather than tell you that they just got too much going on right now. This could change as they grow. People change. So you know, but right now you may have dodged a bit of a bullet if they've got someone violent or toxic that they're dealing with. So, well, that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Again, I want to thank you for stopping in and realize this has nothing to do with you whatsoever. They ghosted you because they have their own problems. I mean, they're seriously overwhelmed right now and just absolutely shattered and depressed and just battling something. Maybe they have a mental illness, depression, bipolar disorder, something that they're ashamed of, but they're constantly battling, which they don't realize makes them seriously strong and amazing. But yeah, you deserve someone wonderful, pile number 2, and I think that this person felt the same way, and they couldn't really be that person for you right now. So, if you like this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of the reading, if anything resonated, something you think I might be able to do better to make these readings better in the future, or just a suggestion for the type of pick a card reading you'd like to see. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me, and you're pretty awesome. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not. I love you, pile number 2. Pile number 3, we have the green jasper. And you have destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. All right, we got the sun. Apparently it's a good thing that they did not call you. We've got destiny. Maybe they got something else going on. Something. Oh. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands usually indicates a twin flame relationship or a marriage. And we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant with the 4 of Wands indicates a marriage. And the Empress. The Empress is typically predicted as a young woman in the fields, surrounded by growth with a big pregnant belly. It's a good thing that he ghosted you or she ghosted you because they happen to be married. They may or may not have kids, but they are growing a marriage with someone. And if they're not married, then there's another relationship that they're very serious about that they've been pursuing that you may not have known about. What a douchebag. I'm sorry, pile number 3. You don't deserve that shit. Yeah. Look, destiny. Whatever's gonna be is gonna be. And if this person is someone that is in a marriage with someone else, you know, do you really want to be married to someone who's cheating? Because if they cheated with you, then they're going to probably cheat on you, right? So, the other possibility here is just that it's not time yet for you guys. Maybe you will get together. Maybe you guys are going to get married. And everything's going to be great, but it's just not the right time. You need to wait until it's time. So those are the 2 things I'm getting for this pile. That either they're married to someone else or wanting to pursue a relationship with someone else. Or that, possibly you guys could have a relationship down the line, but now it's just not the time. Well, hopefully it's the latter. I'm sorry for anybody where it was the former and they wound up being married. That happened to me once when I was in my late teens. I dated a guy, really nice guy. Thought he was wonderful. Then I found out he was married. What a jerk. So, I hope this guy or gal is not being a jerk and is just overwhelmed at the moment, and you'll get to meet them soon. That's what I have for you, pile number 3. If you like the video, hit the like button. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of the reading, how it resonated with you, any suggestions you might have for future pick a card readings. Thank you for stopping and taking the time with me. And real quick, pile number 3, you don't deserve someone that would cheat on you. And you don't deserve someone that would have somebody else as well as you. So, yeah, you deserve this for yourself with somebody who loves you. And if it's this person, it's not going to happen right now, but you're going to have it eventually. I mean, they're right here in your cards. These are your cards. So it's going to come your way. But right now, this person either isn't it or it isn't the time. Love yourself. I know it's a cliche and people are all love yourself, but seriously, especially if you're younger, if you're in your late teens, if you're in your 20s or early 30s, take time right now to love yourself, because as you grow older, things change. Life changes. The way the world, the way society acts and treats you changes. And if you're not taking the time to get to know yourself and love you for who you are and all of your quirks, you're going to find yourself in a place of confusion and tumultuousness, and you're going to have a hard time. So take the time now while you're young to learn to love yourself, because you deserve it, because you are awesome. Look at everything you've been through and look at everything you've accomplished in your life. And be proud of who you are, because there's only one you. Okay, sorry, pile number 3. If you like this, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of this, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Thank you for stopping and taking time with me today. I hope you have a really good day. And remember, you deserve so much more. Believe that about yourself, because I do. Love you guys.